Hello guys, this is Yu from Coffee Fukuoka. Today we will be going through the criteria to choose from for your dripper. I actually had to make one more video because I was talking about the coffee kettle in the other video. I wanted to talk about the dripper, but the time, I had to sort of split the time. So we'll be talking about the coffee dripper today. Now, as you may have already known, from the book that came with this course, I recommend the Hario dripper, the Hario V60 dripper, the Kono dripper, the Melita dripper, and the Sanyo one-hole dripper. Now, what we will be looking at today isn't those drippers, but any other drippers besides that. So we will look through those and we'll see if there's something nice. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I already fully trust these 4 drippers which I've introduced, and I don't really think that I need to showcase anymore that they are good. But you may be interested in other drippers besides the ones which I introduced. You do not have to use the drippers I use. It's totally up to you what dripper you decide. You just have to be comfortable with it, and you need to know that it's reliable, it works, and it has a good design. So that's what we'll be looking at. So first you will open up your website, and you will go to your favorite online shop. So in my case, it's Amazon. I usually use Amazon. So let's type in coffee dripper. Also notice when I type coffee dripper, you find a lot of lists. So this is what you can do to find a specific type of coffee dripper, if you want, because you can see coffee dripper glass, plastic, ceramic. This one's a company called Clever Coffee Dripper, but you can see these kind of things, and you can also see that these are the ones which are mostly searched for. So just to give you an idea. Okay, so now we have a lot of options. We can sort these options by changing them by the newest arrivals, average customer review. This is totally up to you what you want. I like featured, and I also like average customer reviews. The newest, I think for coffee drippers, it's pretty interesting because we keep getting new designs, right? So this is something that, if you're interested, if you're bored of all the, usual coffee drippers, you can do to check. Now, the problem with the new designs is there's no reviews. You can see that we have 0 reviews, right? Now, what do you do in this type of situation? You have to check who's selling them and who the maker is. So this is by C-High. There's nothing about it, right? So we go to C-High. Okay, C-High is selling a lot of different products. That means that this is just probably like a retail seller and not an actual manufacturer. This person is just a distributor, so you can't really trust it, unfortunately, and we don't even know what it is. You need to look at, okay, the manufacturer though is C-High. So what we can do is we can copy this and coffee dripper. We can look for the manufacturer, and although I'm looking at this C-High coffee dripper, I'm not seeing it. I do not see a C-High coffee dripper. So yeah, I don't think it exists. So yeah, I think, yeah, we might have to leave out the newest arrivals for the time being. Only when you know who's actually making it. For example, Hario. Although this one is already out, it's been out for quite a while. Let's just look through a bit more. So you can see that most of these are from C-High. This is Higher Human. That's sponsored. Yeah, for the time being, stay away from C-High. And the reason is because we don't have any good reviews. We don't have a lot of reviews. And we don't even know the manufacturer because it doesn't seem to exist. Okay, let's look at this one, Takako, right? Taka Company. Now, this one is, there's a, okay, we are not sure because they are also selling other things. Let's look at Takako. Coffee dripper. Okay, so there's Taka Coffee, but this is something else. This is not the company. So again, we are not sure. So only when we're really sure, and it usually has to come up really quickly, the company name. If it doesn't, then I don't think you should trust it first until you get a good amount of reviews. So let's go to featured. Okay. So you have many types. You have plastic, you have ceramic. You need to choose what you want, what you like. And you can also type it in. So let's just say we want a coffee dripper that's ceramic. So we go ceramic. Then we have the Hario, we have the Melita, we have Kalita, we have a bee house. Okay, let's look at bee house because I'm interested. So this has 205 reviews and it's 4.5 stars. You can see that the 5 stars is 70%, which is excellent. It's really, really good. It looks like a spoon, and it has 2 holes. So it has 2 holes, and you can find different colors. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Okay. So this is where you can find out about the size because, you know, for metrics, it's very different for the US and then the rest of the world, I'm guessing. And there's a really good amount of questions, which I think will really, really satisfy you because you'll probably have a lot of questions about the dripper and it will mostly be answered. Okay, so what you need to be careful, as you can see, sometimes like if it's made in Japan, the size can be misleading, so you need to be careful. And they also talk about it. So you need to make sure that you know what for how many person it's meant for. Pros, it's beautiful, made really well. Cons, it's smaller it's smaller than it's advertised as large. Okay. The base was too narrow. It doesn't fit. Okay, so this person uses mugs. So you see, if you're the type of person who uses mugs and not like a server, then you need to really think about it. Yeah. Okay, so we're getting lots of good feedback. Let's look at 3 stars. The base is oval shaped. Yeah, I can see that the base is sort of oval shaped. So it's a bit difficult, I guess, depending on the cup rim, the rim circumference. Yeah, so this is a common theme. We can already see so many people saying that the side looped, so it does not fit the cups. So what we can see from this is that you need to be careful if you're the type of person who likes to use coffee drippers for cups because of this oval shape. So that's how you can find a theme that's bad or that's good. Usually 1 stars are not too reliable because sometimes they just want to be very negative and hateful toward the product. But if it really genuinely does have something bad, it will be a common theme. So make sure that you find more than 1 person saying the same thing. And I would prefer if it's about 10% or at least some kind of similarity there. Okay. Yep. All right. So that's how you can actually look for these things. And also another thing to point out is, let's just say we choose this and we have 64 reviews. We will look at the reviews And you can see here, it says 19 people found it helpful. These are also really good to look at because this shows that other customers are also looking at this, and they also think that this type of comment, with this kind of information is really useful. They find it very useful. So that should also make, it might also be very useful to you. But not always, so be careful. And usually in the middle you will find a description, and it doesn't really tell you too much, but this is pretty important, the dimension, because then you know the size. But otherwise you need to make sure from the rest here and then even here, and sometimes you can even look through YouTube to find something similar to it. Okay. Alright guys, so I think I've given you a lot of information on how you can choose a really good dripper. Just make sure that it's not too new, and if it is, make sure you check the company, and if it doesn't come out, don't buy it yet until you get enough reviews. The reviews is really nice and important because you have the review of an actual customer who has already bought it, so that's going to be really good input for you. Alright guys, I will see you in the next module.